It's getting to be rhubarb time. Now, in my garden, it's not quite ready, but I still have quite a bit of frozen rhubarb in my freezer. So I'm thinking of ways to use it up before I put more rhubarb in my freezer. So I found this recipe on the Taste of Home site and I thought, this sounds good. It is rhubarb, strawberry, they call them ice pops, but to me, they're popsicles. So let's get started and make this recipe. For this recipe, we're going to need 3 cups fresh or frozen rhubarb, only 1/4 cup of strawberries chopped up, a cup of strawberry yogurt, 1/2 cup of applesauce, which it would have been nice if it was my home canned, but I'm all out, and 1/2 cup of sugar. And then of course you also need some kind of molds to put this in, or you can use like those little Dixie cups and a popsicle stick. So we're going to dump in our rhubarb. Okay. 3 tablespoons of water and our 1/2 cup of sugar. You want to stir it up. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Be back when it's boiling. Okay, it's starting to boil. Get to boil a little bit more yet. Okay, nice boil. Stir it up a little. And we're going to turn down the heat a little and let it simmer for 15 minutes. Let it thicken a bit. Be back. Okay, can you see how much it's thickened up? This is after about 10 minutes. Yeah, you want to make sure you scrape your sides and your bottom because you don't want it to burn. But it's almost ready. You need 3/4 of this really like rhubarb pulp or sauce. Here's 1/4. Here's 2, so this is 1/2. Here's the final 1/4. Now, this 3/4 cup is really hot, and we have to wait to do the next part until it completely cools. With this much left over, make a nice little dessert. Now, I find it odd that most recipes gives you the exact amount what you would use in your recipe when you're making something. And in this case, you know, you have 3 cups of rhubarb and your sugar and you're making your pulp, your sauce, but then you only use 3/4 cup of it. And it must be because not everybody's cups measures equal the same once it's boiled down. I don't know, but I thought that was strange. So I had it in the refrigerator so it's nice and cool. So we'll put in here a yogurt. 1 cup strawberry yogurt. Okay, mix that up a little. Now let's add our strawberries. And finally, our applesauce. And you want to mix this up really well. You don't have to use a mixer, just a spoon. There, I think that's pretty good. Now we're going to put it in here. And does that really do any good? Let's try that little thing once. I guess. I don't know, isn't it just as easy to do this? Yes, I think it is. Get it all the way down. And of course, if you got Dixie cups, you're just filling up those. So we'll be back when we get these full. Now we'll just put our sticks in. It's a nice little silicone mold, so it's easy to get them out. But you know what? Dixie cups will work just fine. Okay, we got them done. Now we're going to put them in the freezer overnight. Now it says it makes 8 and there's this much left. So, my opinion, it might make 7.5. I guess this will go with that other rhubarb. That leftover little bit of rhubarb sauce on the bottom of this dessert, and then on top the, strawberry, rhubarb, applesauce, yogurt, whatever, mixed up on top layer. That actually makes a nice dessert all by itself. It's really tart on the bottom and a little sweet on top. Okay, we're just going to push up from the bottom and out it comes. There we have it. Beautiful pop. It's got a nice pink color without adding any food coloring. Now I have to take a bite. You kind of taste the yogurty rhubarb strawberry taste here. Let's take another one. It's a little creamy, a little fruity. So as you can see, I have been eating my popsicle. At first I was taking bites out of it and it was just okay. But once you start just sucking on it, then the flavors really come out. You taste the strawberry a little bit more. The rhubarb is in there and the texture too. This is really very good. And it's a healthy dessert, right? It has rhubarb, strawberries, applesauce, yogurt, and yes, it does have sugar, but overall, a lot better than what you'd buy commercially. And one of these popsicles has about 72 calories, which isn't bad either. So this weekend, the grandkids are coming, and I'm going to treat them some rhubarb strawberry popsicles. Hope you try it.